Hello everyone, and welcome to the Off the Chest 2024 Awards, otherwise known as the Chesties. I'm Callum.
I'm Morgan.
And I'm Graham.
We've each picked one thing from a category which gets a Chestie. And if you disagree with us, comment down below what you would think. Alright, so let's roll into our first category.
Now, my personal choice for this one, it was tough. It was tough. I haven't played many games from 2024, but it was a toss-up really between Astrobot and Sandland. Now I only got Sandland for a Christmas present off my wife. Never seen the anime, no idea about it other than Akira Toriyama playing a big part in it. Character design, I'm assuming, maybe some plot as well. The biggest part of choosing Sandland for me is that I don't like games where you're doing a mission and then before you know it you've done 22 side quests and you've spent 7 hours on the game and you've progressed not at all with the main story because it's tedious. I haven't got the time for it. Whereas with this one, Sandland, I'm enjoying it. It's not perfect, but it is, for me, it's opened my eyes again, made me feel young, feel happy. And what else do you want from gaming, right? You want to have a smile, a laugh. So, my Game of the Year award, my Chestie, goes to Sandland.
Okay, so for Callum's 2024 Game of the Year, the Chestie, it is Like a Dragon, Infinite Wealth. It beat out for me Astrobot and Dragon Ball Sparking Zero.
Yeah,
Sparking Zero. Like a Dragon, Infinite Wealth. Took me 98 hours. I got the platinum. It was 98 hours that flew by with characters that I love and want to play more of. So it was easy for me to pick that as the game, my game of 2024. It's not for everyone though.
My Game of the Year is going to be Astrobot. And he's just Sony's messiah. You know, you're going around, you're collecting disciples, and it worked. It worked from the off. Free content, you know, so much love that was put in from Team Asobi. And yeah, finally PlayStation have a, you know, like a lovable mascot and smashed a platforming game. And it's been a while.
The next award is our film 2024. Quick caveat introducing this topic. People said AAA gaming's dead. The thing that died in 2024 was Hollywood films, because I did not want to watch many this year. I think I counted 4 films that I watched that came out in 2024. So I'm going to name them. I watched Red 1, Carry On, Inside Out 2, and Wolverine Deadpool. There's 2 good ones there, Inside Out 2 and Wolverine and Deadpool. And for the references and the Easter eggs, it's Wolverine Deadpool. I didn't even think it was that good of a movie.
I was going to say, I don't think any of them were that good. Inside Out 2 I enjoyed more than Wolverine Deadpool. But I didn't enjoy them as much as I wanted to.
I was a bit disappointed with Inside Out 2.
I was disappointed with both.
Yeah, I really wanted to love Inside Out too.
Sure, Wolverine Deadpool. Deadpool Wolverine, isn't it? Well, we all watched it for Hugh. I've never felt more inhuman. I've never felt more like an outsider than sitting in a cinema and listening to my own wife and everyone around me laughing while I'm just sat there, ill-faced. Like I don't. My sense of humour is completely skew-whiff compared to humanity.
Like Deadpool, when it's just too much Deadpool back to back.
Yeah,
well, it's
annoying.
He's like an annoying little brother.
It's a bit too much,
Yeah.
you know. And I think in bits, like the film was like not perfect, but the film was.
It did a lot of
really,
things
really
right.
great. The film that deserves the Chestie for 2024. Honourable mentions. So we're gonna go with Doom 2 as an honourable mention. You know, even though I thought. It's June, isn't it?
Yeah, it's June.
June 2 as an honourable mention.
Wait, said Doom 2. I was thinking, I'm going to pretend I know what he's on.
I actually thought June was better than Dune 2.
What's he even
There was too many
Too many Jews.
but my favourite film of the year is Kneecap. You know, which honestly, there hasn't been a film in a while where I've just sort of laughed and enjoyed and just taken it all in. And it's about an Irish rap group. But yeah, honestly, watch it. It's a trip, and it's so impressive and it's so enjoyable. And Fassbender's obviously he's the pull, but really he's not in it. And the actors that play the band are the band members, are the rap members, which is really cool. Such a good laugh, good fun. So yeah, that is the CHESTIE film of the year 2024.
Okay, and third and final for movie of the year, mine goes to an Amazon Prime original, Ricky Stenicki.
Just kill him!
I knew it was going to get laughed at. Well, I've seen a few films this year, and my issue is I tend to watch stuff online legally, of course, or Amazon or Netflix, and I never remember what came out. When it came out. But Ricky Stenicki, when I did check what films were released in that year, and I saw the name pop up, I had such a good time watching it. I think I've seen it 3 or 4 times now as well. It's brilliant.
John Cena is brilliant.
Yeah, and
I've still
like
not
you
seen
say,
it.
it's lovely to see an actor who's come from WWE, obviously wrestling, doing whatever he does, being a big guy, and he isn't just playing the action hero. In fact, I think he only has one fight scene, and I'm pretty sure he backs away from it. And it's just comical. It's got the ginger bloke in who's funny, Andy, whatever he's called. It's got Zac Efron in. We all love Zac.
We do love a bit of Zac.
Yeah, there we go. I would recommend it massively. If you're going to just either by yourself, family, provided they're over the age of 15, or, each to their own. But get it watched. You'll chuckle, you'll smile, you'll laugh. And we've all had a Ricky Stenicki, that friend we blame for something that's happened.
Yeah, normally they're real.
Yeah, true that. They're the person you don't invite to the house that often, so it's forgotten. But that's my CHESTIE for film of the year.
We're now on to the TV show of the year.
Which was tight.
Right.
I think it was quite tight.
Yeah, I've got some honourable mentions, to be fair, and that is... I think Disney did a really good job with Shogun.
Yeah.
I loved Shogun to pieces. Even the last episode, everybody was like, we wanted to see a battle. I was like, nah, it's all in the background.
Yeah, it's coming
It's
on.
all in the mind. The heart is a castle. And you never let it out to anyone.
These shots.
Fallout. I've never really played the games, but I really enjoyed the show. Thought it was good. It's good on with Prime to do that.
Cheers, Prime.
Cheers, Prime. Yeah, but the show of the year ends. And it is so good, like really good, and that is the anime Solo Leveling. If you like action, watch it. If you don't like anime, watch it.
I think we've got a video that describes why you should watch it on the channel.
Yeah.
Here's a link.
Yeah. So good.
So good.
And
So
and
good.
that is it. It is the show of the year for me.
Nice.
Let's move on.
Yeah.
Right, over to you or to me?
No, yeah. Loops. Yeah, to
Okie
you.
dokie. So my show of the year was mentioned as a shout out from Graham's is Fallout, because I think I have seen a fair few
Did
shows.
you watch it?
Yeah.
Alright, fair enough, carry on.
I watched it before you, if you remember when we did.
When we did the fresh take.
Yeah, the fresh takes. You kept saying I haven't seen it yet.
No.
Oh no, Callum hadn't seen
I
it.
just haven't watched it. Yeah.
Oh right, well for me, there's not many shows. I mean, I don't even think there's any shows or many shows based on video games. But I downloaded Fallout 3. I was ready to delve back in. I think I played 5 minutes and realised how bad it is.
I did the same.
You're not bad.
I know.
I can't.
I did the same to Fallout 4. I watched the show. I was like, oh, it's on. It's on the past.
Yeah.
downloaded it, stepped out of the chamber, and I was just like, this isn't
The
me.
games are good.
Actually, it might have been Fallout 4
This
I did
isn't
it with.
me.
I immediately turned it off. But with Fallout, I think casting was excellent. The guy who plays, what's the lady called? Yeah, it doesn't matter. But the lady's dad, I think he was amazing. I've seen him in a few things. And brilliant casting, brilliant time, some laughs, some good bit of action, and just some hijinks, some wacky hijinks from the guys. So well done, Prime. Well done, Prime. Thank you, Prime.
Yeah.
Thanks, Prime.
Cheers, Prime. So, TV this year, I mainly watch anime. So, here are 5 or 6 animes I thought were really good that I don't know the names of. Next, I thought Shrinking on Apple TV was very good. But the most engaged I was all year was the Mr. McMahon documentary on Netflix. I'm a big wrestling fan, and I love how Vince McMahon is an evil person on camera and also off camera. Possibly worse than the documentary makes it out to be as well. So I thought it was 6 episodes, like each like an hour long, and it absolutely flew by.
Hats off to Netflix.
So,
Yeah, that's a hats off.
Yeah, hats off. Yeah, thank you, Netflix. Mr. McMahon gets
Thank
the
you,
chesties
Netflix.
for this one. Yeah.
Nice.
Now
To
let's
watch that many shows.
ingest the next CHESTIE. Okay.
Right, and
Yeah.
This time round, it's our biggest disappointments of 2024.
Oh no.
So, I had countless. Because it's just the way I roll.
A list will just roll up past your face.
The 2 I'm going to mention. The first one is
It's
the first one's the honourable mention.
Okay.
I loved the new Dragon Ball Z game. Love Dragon Ball Z. It's my favourite anime ever made. But I'm rubbish at it. I tried so hard. I can only play the
This
missions.
feels like a personal disappointment.
Oh yeah, I've got both of mine are very personal. I'm letting you in. I'm opening the chest, if you will. I played parts of it on easy and then got stuck even on easy, so you can hate me for that one. But the main one, my CHESTIE nomination goes to FC25. Now, every year I play that game and spend hundreds of hours playing it, and I always say, I'm not going to get it next year. I'm not going to get it next year. And I have. And I've got over 100 hours on it already, and probably 200. It's a despicable amount of time that I could have spent playing a story mode game that I enjoy. I could have spent it, sleeping, making myself feel better, not playing that game. So I've deleted it now, and I'm on the road to recovery. so wish me luck, guys. God send, you know what I mean? Wish me luck.
Excellent.
That's
Nice.
nice. Thank you.
Yeah.
Nice.
Thank you.
I like that.
Yeah, so look, 2024 for me, I don't really get my hopes high for anything, so it's really hard to get disappointed when you think the worst of everything.
Vince Vaughn
But you
from
have
Dodgeball.
But
Yeah,
You don't
he
have
is.
goals you can never miss.
Yeah.
an honourable mention is X-Defiant dying so fast. The fact that servers are getting shut down within like 5 months. Like,
Why is that though?
Call of
People
Duty
play
6. Call of Duty 6, it's like Activision are the worst company. And the fact that people play it, like, it's dying. COD 6 is slowly dying. But the fact that X-Defiant had to die as well. Anyway, my biggest disappointment of the year is the Like a Dragon Yakuza TV show on Prime.
Oh.
Atrocious.
I can hear him.
They
crying.
really try to... like, Yakuza's story for the first game is fairly simple. It's one of the few games where the story's not overcomplicated. And they've tried to make it complicated by adding a couple extra characters in, a couple children in, and they also have mixed the past and present timelines together instead of just having it nice and separate and seeing Kiryu's arc all happen at once. You see it happen over time. And so, like, I couldn't get past the first episode, and I was really disappointed because, like, I thought the main character who plays Kiryu looked okay, but yeah, huge disappointment, and yeah, better not happen again. I'm not having any more. That's I have my hopes up for one thing.
And it crushes you.
Yeah.
Alright, so I think Are we on to me?
Yeah, it was me,
It's alright. My honourable mention is my biggest disappointment of 2024 is waiting until December to get a PS5. That's my honourable mention.
There's countless videos where we mentioned that he hasn't got a PS5.
But the biggest disappointment has to be Gladiator 2. Yeah, Gladiator 1, Russell Crowe, was the first film as a youngster that I watched, and it blew me away, and I fell in love with it. I fell in love with the Crow, fell in love with Ridley Scott, fell in love with the guy that plays the Joker, Joaquin. It was amazing. You know, it had a perfect blend of, you know, that kind of fantasy, but it was also, you know, wrapped with history. Because it felt real. It felt like it could have happened. And then the second one came out, and it was Ridley Scott. Nice. The first trailer was awful. Second trailer was pretty bad as well. Denzel was in it. Great. You know, he's good. Went to watch it, and I feel like they knew it was bad, because at the cinemas it was just so loud. It's like, we can distract them, we can numb them with volume, and it was awful. It was genuinely a 2 out of 10 and a push. Maximum.
So, we've given Chesties to what we thought was good from other bits of media this year. So, we're going to give some Chesties to ourselves.
Chesties to the chest.
If we don't love us, why should you love us? You know what I'm saying? Anyway, so we're going to start off with the off the chest moment of the year. My favourite moment of this year for off the chest was drowning Morgan in the Order 1886 video, because we don't have any behind the scenes cameras.
Not yet.
There was a bit where I wasn't apparently drowning in well enough. So he just grabbed me and put me in properly. And that was quite cathartic.
You weren't gripping the hair tight enough. I said, it doesn't look real. You've really got to pull me up, drag me up by my hair.
So being the younger brother for 20 odd years.
Well, you'll always be the younger brother.
Yeah, but getting my own back by drowning my middle brother was quite fun. So that's my favourite moment. And it did look good on camera.
Run, just in a tub of nothing. We never did that. We went straight
to the deep end, man.
We went straight to wet.
It's cold water.
Yeah.
It was brilliant. It was such a good afternoon.
Yeah. My chestie to off the chest, the
best
moment of 2024 has to be when we all celebrated like children when Callum defeated Margit in under 15 lives as well, which was, I think, an incredible feat. An absolutely incredible feat for someone that's never played Elden Ring, never really played a From Software game. You heard at the beginning of the video, he's like, he played the Bloodborne and never even got to the first boss. Yeah, and that first level's really easy. And that was just amazing.
I'm so glad I have video evidence that I don't play Souls games for lack of skill. That 3 hour or whatever of Elden Ring proved that I'm more than adequate enough at gaming to play those types of games. I just don't like those types of games.
Yeah. Get him, boys!
Just firing little spears.
I did like use cheese mechanics, but
if you want CC back, all you need to do is comment below and say
Obadiah stained him.
Yeah.
My favourite moment is it's sort of like a combined effort of all the behind the scenes of doing Gollum. It was strenuous for me. There was a lot of practice at my house, my kids, just listening to me talk like Gollum. There was chiming in from Graham and Callum talking about it all as I'm hunched over chairs and trying to get the best position so I feel raspy enough to put it on. And then the cherry on top of it all was not only doing it with two brothers, but Graham wasn't there for the last take, for the ending. And our dad came in and was talking to us about how we can do it, and added in a couple of lines here and there, and we all had a little drink and had a bit of a laugh together, and it was a really good memory. So for me, that's my nominee for the CHESTIE.
Can we talk about some honourable mentions?
Yeah.
But we have time.
Always got time.
The Lego Star Wars video was the first skit-like video.
Yeah.
And the Capri Sun.
Oh.
Me screaming at a Capri Sun and drinking it as a bite.
Yeah.
I didn't think I was capable of such an aggressive act.
Such jaw power as well.
It was
like a hyena.
But that was funny. Yeah.
Yeah, and that started the skits off. Alright, so we're going from off the chest moment, CHESTIE,
To full video.
to full video. Would have to give it to Brink. For the...
You can give it to Brink.
I'm giving it to Brink. And I wish, and we will reuse the idea of the web.
The
At the end, and I'm pretty sure, even though we're always in a numb state on off the chest, I'm pretty sure that was my idea.
Ruined our wall.
And-
Never mind Brink.
And if you're watching this, where are you, Daniel?
Yeah.
That
You could have
picture's
paid
gone.
for that.
We've been looking for that picture and it's disappeared.
Someone who competed in the tournament must have taken it.
Yeah.
So I'm going to sound like a repeat offender here. My favourite video of 2024 that we've done together as a combined would be Gollum. I just think some of the sequences we put in, the effort Graham put in with the script, the amount we annoyed him by changing the script
Every time.
And I chimed in a lot of ideas to that. Callum did well. Graham did well with organising how we were going to plan things out, and it didn't always go to his idea, but we were very, very close each time, and I just really enjoyed it. I enjoyed being the villain, the lunatic, the Gollum, if you will. But that is my nominee.
Okay. My favourite video of the year is going to be Surprise, because I thought the filming of it was absolutely hysterical, and that is Smoots. Summer Games.
Not Smooth.
Us
I was done
sitting there, dripping in sweat, mashing the X button for about... We played the game for about 50 minutes. Smoots Summer Games. Just hitting X over and over again and watching the sheer just terror in Graham's eyes that he's like 8th and he's like a good 20 seconds behind everyone else. It makes me laugh
And
so
I'm
much.
still dying tapping X as well. I just can't tap X.
I think it was rhythm based. I think we were just missing the mark. I was bad at it as well. God, it was awful.
Smoots is good.
That's my favourite video.
The next category today is going to be our favourite game played. But my favourite game played isn't because it was the most fun I've had playing, but it was just nice to be in that atmosphere again, and I'm going to choose Elden Ring for that reason. For me, it's nice to sit with your brothers, play games. You don't even need to play it, but you're in the atmosphere. You feel like you're there. You feel like you're on the back of the person taking this burden on board, and Callum didn't like any moment of that, and that made me extremely happy. So they're just a few of the reasons why I'm going to choose Elden Ring. Over to you.
Well, there was that bit. We'll cut it in. That bit where where you're like, you get a trophy now. Psych!
So I think we've played a lot of good games, especially in our skit videos.
Yeah, true.
So we played Heavy Rain, Astrobot, but I'm going to choose a game that we actually recorded together instead of separately. And I'm going to choose Superbox Delivery on one of our 5 for 5s. The game where you drive a car and pick up cardboard boxes.
Oh, that was quite good, and they stuck on the back.
Yeah, and
that was fun.
after that, I went back, played it, and got the platinum, and it was that good that I crave more.
Crave more,
I
man.
can't say that for Elden Ring. The Superbox delivery, though. So that's like all the ones I've mentioned, like Heavy Rain, Astro Bot. Obviously, they're brilliant. Superbox delivery. It's quite an addictive, high score based game.
Diamond in the rough.
Yeah, Diamond
Nice.
for 99p. All
And
right.
you've got it there forever now.
Yeah. All right,
Showing your kids, showing my kids. This is.
Daxter. I think it'll be Daxter. You know, obviously filming it and everything, but I got the. I know you platinumed it.
Mm-hmm.
I platinumed it as well.
Yeah, we all platinumed it, but I got the gameplay. I also read some of the interviews, some of the guys that made the game, and they were saying how the PSP. You know, it was awful, really. The PSP. It was like they made maybe 10 games or less that were any good, and they just said that they wanted to make something that wasn't just tarnished by, you know, they can't just use it's on a PSP as the excuse, and I think Daxter lives up to that. I think it is for like a game that's solid. Very solid PS2. You know, I think it would be that, and maybe like slightly more. I think it was really good. It was really fun. The mini games were good. The comedy with Dax is really good. You know, and you're killing bugs and pests all game. And Daxter is the ultimate pest. You wouldn't get away with that now, you know. And I love it 'cause it's like there's like one of the cutscenes where there's the girl behind the bar and she sees him and she moves away from him, and it's like, what? It was really good, really fun, really enjoyed it, and the fact that you could rewind and stuff did take away a little bit of the, not necessarily the fun, but how hard it could have probably been.
The final Chestie is the most anticipated game for 2025. So, you may have established that I do like the Like a Dragon / Yakuza franchise, and they have a game coming out February 21st, which I am stoked for.
Stoked. God, he's stoked.
But I'm not including Pirates in Hawaii, or whatever the tagline is for the game. The game I'm choosing is Mafia Old Country. The Mafia franchise, Mafia 1 and 2 are some of my favourite games of all time. Mafia 3 was a bit of a letdown. So hopefully 2K can sort themselves out and make the fourth game an absolute 8 out of 10 minimum. And I'm excited for it.
Yeah.
They're going back to the roots. They're going back to Italian gangsters. So, Mafia Old Country is my most anticipated game of the year.
Most anticipated game in 2025 is, and I honestly cannot wait, and that is Metal Gear Solid 3 Delta. And I can't be the only one that thought 5 was a bit of a disappointment.
You are one of the only people that think
I agree. But then again, 2 was my favourite, so.
You guys just
No,
don't like
two-
you guys just don't like open world games.
Yes, exactly.
Apart from
But
Sandland. Come on, shout out Sandland.
Yeah, but you got to think that I want the jazzy cutscenes, you know, the over the top characters, the crazy boss fights, but all included in a singular sort of story. Yeah, like you said, I don't like open world. So yeah, Metal Gear Solid 3 Delta is my most anticipated game of the year. 100%. I just can't wait.
Good shout.
Alright, Morgan, to give the last Chestie of the 2024 Chesties.
So, my most anticipated game is called Split Fiction. Now, I don't know anything about it, bar it being 2 players. Now, I really enjoyed playing It Takes Two with my partner. We've played a few other 2-player games, and I know it's made by the same developers who did It Takes Two. So just from that alone, it's nice to have a game where you can play with your other half or a sibling, And it takes a bit of time away from watching your TV shows, catching up on your EastEnders, or watching films, or just staring at phones, because you can connect with the same screen, with the same heart, with the same mind.
That's it.
And that's all from me. That's all Morgan wrote.
Okay, so there you have our Chesties for the year 2024. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and subscribe. Comment down below your favourite games, movies, shows, or what you just were disappointed with this year. And the ones that have subscribed with us, thank you for subscribing through the year. Hopefully you've enjoyed our videos. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you've had a good new year, good holidays, stayed safe. And we will see you soon with another Off the Chest video. Thanks for watching.